Good morning, respected scholars, academicians, and participants. I'm Fathimathu Sifana. I'm just graduated in MA Philosophy at Calicut University of Campus. Today, I am delighted to present my paper titled Feminism in the Age of Artificial Intelligence, Philosophical Reflection on Gender, Power, and the Future of Technology. Before that, I want to ask a question. If AI is shaping our future, who is shaping artificial intelligence? As Donna Haraway says, our machines are disturbingly lively, and we ourselves frighteningly inert. AI is often seen as a symbol of efficiency, innovation, and progress, but it is not a neutral technology. Yes, AI or artificial intelligence is often celebrated as the driving force of 21st century, symbolizing efficiency, innovation, and progress. However, AI is not a neutral. It reflects and frequently amplifies the existing hierarchies of gender, power, and inequality that structures our society. This presentation investigates how technology intersects with the gender, philosophy, and ethics, and how we may collectively envision a more inclusive and feminist technological future. One of the most urgent feminist concerning algorithmic bias, all systems such as recruitment tools, facial recognition software, and language models are deeply shaped by the data they are trained on. When these data reflect patriarchal pattern, technology reproduces those power structures. For example, hiring algorithms have men in dominant professional roles. Likewise, facial recognition technologies show poor accuracy in detecting women, especially the women of color, revealing both gendered and racialized blind spot. When AI design is dominated by limited perspective, women, especially the women of color, face misrecognition and exclusion, highlighting the need for feminist perception as an epistemic priority. These biases raise a profound epistemological question that whose knowledge count in the development of AI. When AI development space remain male-dominated, the technology inevitably embodies a narrow range of perspective and priorities. Feminist philosophy challenges the illusion of neutrality by insisting that the illusion of women in AI design and governance is not only a matter of representation, but an epistemic necessity for more just and accurate technological system. Another crucial issue emerging in the age of digital surveillance and data capitalism is women's most intimate information, including reproductive health data, emotional states, and personal interactions, is collected throughout apps and platforms, unfortunately informed into data capital and monetized by the corporate stakeholders. Here, feminist ethics highlight a tension between empowerment and exploitation. While technology enables women to track their well-being or engage globally, it simultaneously exposes them to privacy, invasion, and behavioral monitoring. Philosophically, this concern draws attention to the ethics of rare, which prioritize empathy, consent, and human dignity over commercial gain. Yes, feminist approach urges that the governance of AI must protect autonomy and ensure that no form of technological process undermine bodily and psychological integrity. AI-driven automation is reshaping the labor market, and women are disproportionately affected. AI automation disproportionately impacts women-dominated sectors like teaching, clerical, and service work. Occupations such as teaching, clerical work, and service sectors, domains where women from majority are increasingly vulnerable to automation. Simultaneously, another gender labor issue persists that the invisible work behind AI technologies, including data labeling and content moderation, is heavily performed by underpaid women, often from marginalized or global South communities. A feminist Marxist critic interprets this as a new mode of digital exploitation where economic and gender inequality converges. Therefore, preparing future-ready women demands not only digital literacy and skill enhancement, but also structural reform to ensure labor rights, fair wage, and recognition of vital contribution women make to the digital economy. Feminist thinkers such as Donna Haraway and Sandra Harding argue that all knowledge is situated, which means shaped by the lived experience and social contacts. Knowledge is situated, shaped by lived experience, and AI is not and AI is no exception. When women are excluded from AI design, what emerges is a partial and biased technological worldview presented as universal truth. Donna Haraway, the critic of the concept God trick, show that AI inherits the biased and social position of its creators, revealing gendered and racialized assumption within technological system. Haraway critiqued the technological God trick, the false claim that AI can observe and decide from a position complete neutrality, but in the reality that algorithms inherit the social location, assumption, and limitation of their creators. Thus, feminist epistemology exposes how concepts like rationality and intelligence in technology have historically been gendered and racialized. AI often claim a position of complete neutrality on objectivity, but a feminist theory reveals that technology always reflects the biases but the technology always reflects the biases and the power of those who design it. To truly bring technology-wide social transformation, women must not only adapt to the existing system, but they must participate in redefining them. This requires intentional and sustained action, like increasing women leadership in AI research, development, and ethical governance, building inclusive data sets that reflect diverse genders, communities, and cultures, integrating feminist design principles rooted in empathy, care, and justice also, promoting gender-sensitive STEM education and equitable AI policy framework. By foregrounding feminist value in AI development, we can create technologies that serve collection, well-being, and social equality. From a feminist philosophical perspective, AI very much reflects Mikhail Foucault's understanding the power and knowledge. Technology not only recognized but also produced social subjects. When AI encodes patriarchal structures, it becomes a modern disciplinary force that shapes how women are represented and valued. A future-ready society, therefore, is not one where women merely adjust to a technological change, but one where women...
Can you just conclude, Ma? Just conclude what it is.
Then finally, I want to say that reimagined through a feminist lens, AI has the potential to act not as a tool of oppression, but as a pathway toward liberation, enabling a future grounded in plurality, justice, and shared human dignity. If technology defines humanity, then feminist voice must define technology, so that progress does not come at the cost of justice. Thank you.
Any questions from the audience? Okay, one question from me, Fatima, to you. Can you tell me how the artificial intelligence can lower the distance between the power according to the genders, as you said? Power distance.
Yeah.
Do women get positions or power because of AI? If so, how?
Yeah, the woman gets power also in AI. But today I try to discuss some issues women are facing even in AI era, then male patriarchy or the biased analytical problem like in language and autonomy. The solution that we are trying to reach a more powerful present in AI era and also analyzing and clarifying so many analytical issues like language, at least in the Google search.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.